I believe that everyone deserves to be treated equally. That's how privilege works. Privilege is invisible to those who have it. Someone's gender should not determine how they are treated. I believe that many of the gender inequality problems that we face exist because there are people who do not have the ability to see the fact that this inequality exists. I believe that in order to receive gender equality, we need to bring awareness to the fact that women aren't treated the same way that men are. I remember watching a TED Talk that brought to my awareness just how unaware some men are of this problem. The man giving the talk explained that as he sent a work email, he received an email back essentially questioning his authority to deal with the subject. He was shocked as he replied to the email, trying to explain that he was indeed qualified to deal with the subject. After a bit of back and forth, he noticed that the signature at the bottom of his email was linked to his coworker's Nicole's email. After switching back into his own auto signature and emailing the client, he finally received the respect he was accustomed to. That's when he realized that the reason Nicole, a very smart woman, was able to do less work and deal with less clients than him within the same time period is that as a woman, she had to constantly prove herself to those she talks to in order to gain respect that he has due to his gender. I believe that the reason it's so hard for us women to receive the equality we've been fighting for so long is that many men around us cannot see the problem. That's how privilege works. Privilege is invisible to those who have it. The more I live, the more I believe that putting mirrors in front of us women isn't going to solve the problem. I believe that we need to keep forcing these metaphorical mirrors in front of the faces of men until they begin to see a fraction of the problem. I believe that giving women the same opportunities as men, for example in education, will make them more confident. In my choice book, I Am Malala, Malala's mom's confidence went down due to an incident that happened at the grocery store. She went to buy food for her family, and when it was time to pay, she had a hard time talking to the cashier due to lack of education. Malala asked her dad to help do things around the house, like make breakfast and go to the grocery store, so that her mom could focus on her education. When her mom learned how to speak, she was able to talk to the cashier and her confidence went up. Women can accomplish the same tasks as men if they are given the same opportunities. Accomplishing those tasks will help make them more confident.